Just give us some of your thoughts on this announcement of Habitat for Humanity bringing 5 houses, but then the additional 7 here on this block on Bennett Street, and just the value of bringing these home ownership opportunities here to the city.
You know, when we first announced that we were housing partnership was doing the houses across the street and what we were going to do here in Bennett Street, the neighborhood and the community was ecstatic. Then things went to a standstill. And I'm so glad, and questions were asked by residents as to what are we going to do about this. And I'm so glad that we now can come back and tell them that we heard them, that this was just a temporary halt for us in the developing of affordable housing in Wilmington, that we were able to pull other partners together, whether it was the government, financiers, and other nonprofit organizations, all of us coming together along with our grassroots organizations to address building affordable housing, and the day is here. I'm so glad that we have a great partner, a responsible partner such as the Habitat for Humanities, that we know that those 7 houses will be built across the street, completed, and the new 5 will be built here, and that the prospective homeowners one day will be back here when we do the ribbon cutting, when we hand them the keys, and the neighborhood will be back again thriving.
And just going, looking into that future of these blocks will be back. Bennett Street will be back with homeowners, and just seeing this area flourish again.
I grew up on the east side. You know, I remember the houses that were here. I remember the families, the community that took place in this, I would call it almost east side sacred ground. To know that that's going to be coming back soon, and that there's going to be new families, there's going to be children playing, there's going to be neighbors exchanging just joyful relationships together. I'm really excited that we're able to make that step and continue to move the City of Wilmington and the east side forward. So hooray to everybody who helped make this happen. And this is just the beginning. There's other areas in our city that needs this same thing happening. But this is an example to the citizens that things are happening. We hear them and we're working on their behalf.
And just to talk about the more to come, how do we continue to move forward and have more of these opportunities, just as this opportunity here that Habitat for Humanity has brought here? Well,
I mean, the way to keep it moving is, the first thing I think is hearing from our citizens. I can't emphasize more the importance of our citizens coming to their civic association meetings and planning what they want their neighborhood to look like, and then talking to us, their local officials, and say this is what we feel is best for our community. And then us local officials doing our job, and that is finding the resources, creating the programs, establishing the legislation that's necessary to make every neighborhood be able to come back alive again. Once you have a model of success of affordable housing building, as well as market value housing and all the things that's necessary to make a city thrive, I know and feel confident that Wilmington will continue to move forward, and it will continue to grow, and the economic prosperity will not only just be in our downtown and riverfront, but it will be in the hearts of our neighborhoods, where to me is the most important place.
Thank you so much, President.
Can I give it to you?
Oh, yeah.